Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. I'm Cindy, this is Bringer of Light Intuitive. Thank you so much for being here. Today we are taking a look at what is the most important message that you need to know for the rest of December and going into the new year. All right, so you watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in this series. Take what resonates for you, Sagittarius. Leave anything that doesn't for someone else. I want you to know in the shuffle, I'm going to go ahead and get started with these cards because I feel like they fell out in the shuffle before I was getting ready to start your reading. And so I feel like there's a big message here of balance that is being restored into your life. And it's for your highest good. So I feel like you may have been in a storm, Sagittarius, where the storm kind of blew everything all out of proportion. And you know how the storm comes, and if there's any loose leaves or anything like that, it blows it all over the place. The things that are no longer for you maybe got blown out of your life, and it's okay to let go. Sure, you're going to go through a grief process for some of that loss if you've gone through some loss, or maybe you've gotten broken up with or something like that. You know, it was all because it's really important right now to let go of the things that are not for you anymore, so that you can go into the new year with this new fresh energy of the sun heading towards your highest good. The sun is the happiest card of the deck, and it's your highest good. You know, it's everything working out for you much better than you thought. It's you filled with gratitude and light shining on the darkness, light shining in as an instrument of clarity on the things that you were, confused about. So I feel like you've been through a storm, Sagittarius, and I feel like everything kind of got blown out of proportion that was not for you, or causing some sort of imbalance in your life. Maybe connections, relationships, work situations, whatever it was that was just not resonating for you anymore, no longer good for you anymore, unhealthy situations, unhealthy people. That is an imbalance. And so I feel like the storm blew everything out, and now you're coming back into balance. Balance is being restored into your life. And I see with this Six of Pentacles, aside from balance, I see equal reciprocity. So maybe a lot of those things that got blown out of your life this year were, not giving to you as much as you were giving to them. And so there wasn't an equal give and take there. Now that can be with people, that can be in all areas of your life. Even it could be in a work situation. Maybe you're getting ready to change, maybe you want to change a career. Maybe you're changing up something in your work environment, or, searching for a new job that pays you better, that gives back to you for the effort that you put in. And same with relationships. Maybe now you are setting different boundaries so that you have a better equal give and take between you and others, because that's what I'm seeing here. But it's setting you up for so much happiness in the new year. It's setting you up for new experiences, happier experiences, more peace, more contentment, more joy. It's for your highest good. So I wanted to let you know that those came out in the shuffle. And so let's see what your highest message is in regards to that for the rest of this month, going into the new year. All right, so let's look at that. What does Sagittarius need to know for their highest good? What is their highest message going into the new year, the rest of this year? I've got out of balance, somebody out of balance. So I feel like you may still be feeling that storm. Just know, Sagittarius, that everything is blown out of balance so that you can let go of the things that don't serve you, the things that no longer align with you. As you walk into the new year, you are going to the things that are aligned with you and the things that are for your highest good. All right, so this can, like I said, Sagittarius, mean any area of your life, but I see that you may still be in the storm. You may still be out of balance. You may still be a bit confused. You may still be kind of juggling everything and trying to figure stuff out. And maybe, hopefully, you were brought to this reading so that you can see this is what's happening and help you to kind of relax through it and know that everything is going to settle and everything is going to be okay. We have the star here. This is more light. It's more balance. It's healing. So a lot of this, you know, that's taken place in your life, this out of balance, you know, storm, I see it here. Drama, chaos, some fighting. You know, this for me is like a struggle energy. There's a lot of struggle here. You've maybe been struggling through this year because it's like a lot of changes, and it's like, what is going on here? It's bringing you back into balance, and it's part of a healing process that you've been in so that you can heal into this higher version of yourself, which actually I have right here. The Hierophant, a higher version of yourself in order to take you to your highest good, as well as your wish fulfillment. Your happiest days are ahead of you. Your wish fulfillment, your highest potential, and going after your dreams and seeing the things that you want to see happen in your life. There were things that were holding you back, and so Spirit, you know, sometimes has to come in and blow everything out, and then prepare you for what is coming. But you have to also go through a healing process and evolve into your highest self, who is that person that can, you know, receive these things, right? And look, I've got it here. I've got it here. You are in this energy of receiving. You're coming into this energy that is the highest version of yourself. Okay? You've learned the lessons. You've mastered the lessons. And you're coming into a place where you can actually receive the blessings that are coming in for you. Nothing holding you back anymore. So let's see what the spread here is for you, Sagittarius. The highest message for you going into, you know, the rest of the month and the new year, it seems pretty clear to me. Just try your best to breathe through if you're having any storm moments still. Try your best to know that you are coming into your greatest alignment, your highest version of yourself. And even though you can't see your way through right now, it's a really important time of your life. And you're being guided through by your intuition. You're being guided through by the universe. Everything that is happening in your life right now is for a higher purpose. Okay, so if you can try to understand that and breathe through it and allow that to give you a bit of peace and a bit of rest, then you can allow it to unfold in a better way, like without stress and anxiety, because there's some fear here, there's some uncertainty for the future. You're feeling it. And I feel you. You're feeling the lack of the things that you want. You may be feeling some pressure in your finances. You may be feeling pressure in other areas of your life. You're feeling the storm right now, but know that you know, and be willing to trust that all of this has a higher purpose to it. And you're being guided right through it, and you will get to the other side of it. It's for a reason. Everything is happening for a reason, to bring you into your highest version of yourself. And everything that you've been asking for, everything that you've been manifesting, you have a new beginning here. You are in your manifesting power. So be really mindful about the thoughts that you're thinking, the beliefs that you have, what you're sending out, because what you send out, you receive back. And you are in your manifesting power, you're manifesting fast. So what kind of thoughts are you sending out? Because those are the experiences that you are receiving back. So if you are allowing this storm to overtake your mind and overtake your body, your energy, you're sending out more storm energy in your intentions, because that's the thoughts that you're thinking. Those are the dominant thoughts and the beliefs and the energy that you're sending out. And you're receiving back more of that. So try to remember this reading. You were brought here for a reason. And you know what you're going through is part of your process of evolving in your life. And if you can rest in that and you can have some sort of relief and release it to the universe, knowing and trusting that you are okay and that you are on the right path and that you are going to be on the other side of this, that will help you to manifest a better situation and like kind of speed your process up. You know what I mean? Now, what I see here is for you, Sagittarius, you're manifesting love. You're manifesting your divine partner. And look, it's right here. these do not come out together really ever. Very rarely. And when they come out in a spread at the same time, it's even more rare that they come out next to each other. And they are here next to each other with the Magician. So I feel like you are manifesting your partner, whether you are divine masculine, divine feminine, doesn't matter. You're manifesting your partner. And you had to have a storm blow through your life to blow everything out that does not align with what you're wanting to manifest. Because we have sometimes we have things that block us from this when we're trying to manifest love, especially when we're trying to manifest that perfect soulmate partner that we're going to spend our life with. You know, you don't want just whoever, right? You want your person. And it's time for you to have your person. And so, you know, the universe has to come in and blow out anything that might be blocking you from that. And so it's really important for you to understand that, but also be in the energy of gratitude. Thank you for doing this for me. Thank you. Now I know what the storm was all about. And now I can kind of rest and relax through it, knowing that you're blowing everything out of my life that was blocking me from this love, instead of struggling against it and resisting the change and, you know, being stressed out about it all. Just trusting, being willing to trust that everything is coming into place for you exactly the way that you want it to. Okay? Your stability is being restored. You may feel like, because of the balance, you know, thing, being out of balance, you may feel like your stability is all over the place. Like you do not feel stable, maybe in your finances, maybe in your whole life, you know, everything in your life. I mean, may not feel very stable right now. I do feel like, Sagittarius, for the most part, I feel like you may have gone through a major storm because you're attracting this person. You're attracting your divine union. You're attracting your divine person, the one that Spirit has for you. And I feel like in the past, you have attracted people that didn't give to you. And that was the situation that was out of balance. I feel like you've learned that the people, maybe if you look back on your last relationships, you'll notice a pattern of people who took from you, were happy to take your beautiful Sagittarius energy and your big heart, take advantage of your big heart and your giving nature and how you want to make everybody smile. And I feel like you may have attracted people who kept their options open, who were more, you know, self-centered instead of centered on you, and also somebody who maybe held back a lot of their energy, their effort, and especially their emotion from you. Maybe they kept their emotions open to everyone else, but you seem to receive crumbs or feeling left out or feeling neglected. And this is a big energy that Spirit has had to come in and blow that up so that you could change that pattern, because you were running that pattern for a reason. There may have been some neglect in your childhood. Maybe you had low self-worth, low self-esteem, where you thought that, you know, that is what you found yourself attracting, but there was a reason you were attracting that. And so you had to learn a major lesson to change that thinking and change that pattern that you were attracting so that you can bring in the one that is actually meant for you, that is not like that. The one that is on the same page with you, the one that wants to give to the situation as much as you do or more, the one that sees your value and sees your worth and doesn't open their emotions up to everybody else, but they give to you and you first, you know? And so I feel like that's why you've had to go through a major storm in your life recently. The past couple of years is what I'm seeing. Maybe even longer than that. But it's been a very important time for you to let go of all the things that have been holding you back from what is divinely for you. Now, whether that is in relationships or any other area of your life, you're really going through a divine time right now of shifting and changing to bring you into balance with what is for you. Yeah, you're letting go of all of this was at the bottom of the deck earlier. Remember, it came out for you. You're letting go of the struggle. You're letting go of the need to control. Sometimes we we try to control an outcome. We try to control a connection, how fast or slow it goes. We want to control it. Maybe you've been the one that has always been in that divine masculine energy of doing and being and trying to do it all for everybody. Maybe you've been in a bit of a people pleaser where you have put in all the energy and all the effort and trying to make sure everybody's taken care of, and it just it left you in this energy of feeling left out, feeling neglected, and feeling like, why am I putting in all the effort and I'm receiving minimal effort, and I'm feeling like I'm just like a mess and I'm exhausted. You're letting go of all of that, and this has been a really important time for you to let go of all of that and come into this place of power, knowing your self-worth, knowing that you are worthy and deserving of much more than that, and no longer accepting that. Because you can tell yourself, I'm worthy and deserving of more, but then when you have a subconscious pattern that you're operating from because of these things from the past that you've been through, it's like you can't control it until you actually allow this change to take place. You work out of a subconscious pattern of attracting in people that continue to do that, and until you actually stop accepting that, that's when things change. So I feel like you've been really learning a lot about that, a lot about your worth, a lot about your value, a lot about what you deserve, and really, really, really learning how to come into that power and honoring that and owning that, and stop accepting anything less for your future. And so stepping into this new year, Sagittarius, it's going to be different than anything else. Yeah, see, this cycle is closing. This cycle is closing. Betrayal, hurts from the past, the struggle, the challenges, it's all closing. And now you are going in to the new year with your fire, with your sense of adventure, with your spark of life and passion and purpose and drive and excitement for what's ahead. Because you've been stripped away of everything that is not for you anymore, and you are alive and you are fresh and you are new and you are ready. This is the highest message for you, Sagittarius, for the rest of this month and going into the new year. So try to realize when you're feeling the storm, try to stop and say, and be aware, of your thoughts that you're thinking, and just kind of take a breath and be like, okay, thank you. Thank you for stripping me of all the things that held me back from my son, from my happiest days, from my highest good, from my best situation in my life. Thank you. And get ready, because everything is changing. I have the strength card here. This is you having the strength and the courage to be who you really are, and not allowing anything less than that, so that you are playing small for someone else. It's time for you to play big, and everybody else is going to have to come alongside with you instead of you coming alongside with them. Maybe that's what you did in the past. I don't know. So let me know how this resonated for you, but I feel like that is your highest message, your most important message going into this new year. With the rest of this month, try to relax and know that this storm is passing and everything is the balance is being restored to you, and your best days are ahead, Sagittarius. Let me know how this resonated for you. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. And I would love to have you join my community here on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the like button on your way out. I love you guys so much. Happy, happy new year. I cannot wait to hear from you. If you want a private reading with me, that information is below.